Welcome to the TubeBuddy Express podcast, brought to you by TubeBuddy, the #1 tool to make your YouTube life easy. Each week, we discuss how you can utilize TubeBuddy to enhance your YouTube experience and make your life as a creator easier. And now, here's your host, Dusty Porter.
Hello, wonderful people of the internet. Dusty here, the host of the TubeBuddy Express podcast, where we have over 200 episodes here to help you either start, grow, or monetize your YouTube channel. We're brought to you, obviously, by the fine folks over at TubeBuddy. If you don't know what TubeBuddy is, man, where have you been? But hey, you know what? I'm not going to hold it against you. Maybe you're new. Maybe you just now started to listen. Listen. We have a 30-day free trial of TubeBuddy. Just use our link in the show notes of the podcast. Obviously, it helps me out. It'll help you out. It's a win-win situation. You will have full access for a whole month, an entire month of utilizing all of the wonderful features that TubeBuddy provides you, with new features rolling out each and every month. So definitely go check that out if you haven't already. All right, today we're going to be talking about the description for your videos. We're going to be talking about that little area. Not really little, but the area below your video, how important it is, the things that you should put there, and some bits of advice that I would give you just doing this thing now for almost a decade and working with a lot of YouTubers from many different spaces. Now, when it comes to the description of your video, the one thing that I would say for you not to do is just to fill it with tags. Number one, YouTube frowns upon that, and I believe if it's not against their TOS, it's something that they will pull a video for. So if you are tag stuffing your description, and if you don't know what that means, you're going through and instead of putting it in the keywords or the tags box when you upload your video, you're basically trying to double dip, and YouTube doesn't like that. It probably messes up their algorithm, their bots that come and spider the videos and things like that. So YouTube does not like that. It does not help your videos. Maybe in the past that was something that if you watched one of these videos on YouTube that said how to, get more views on a YouTube video, that was something, one of the tricks of the trade at the time, maybe back in 07, 08. But now it is frowned upon. You will get in trouble for doing it, so do not stuff the description with a whole bunch of tags. Number two, don't start with, now this one is there's a little bit of a gray area here, but I see a lot of YouTubers, maybe when you're a more experienced veteran YouTuber who's got a kind of already an inbuilt community, this is fine if you have a sponsored video, but don't start a description with a link. Oftentimes it just doesn't look good. When it comes up in the search results on YouTube and Google, having that link there is great. If it's an affiliate link, maybe you make some money, maybe you don't. But if you're a new YouTuber, right, you don't have an audience or you're growing one, why would you want to do that, right? Like, why wouldn't you put something there that could help you with search, right? So putting something in the description, like for my videos, when I do tutorial videos, if I was telling people how to get more views on YouTube, my opening would be, in this video tutorial, I show you how to get more views on YouTube and then give them some kind of a little bit about what the video is going to be about. Now, understanding, and I've talked about this numerous times here on the show, when a video comes up in search, only the first couple of sentences or lines are going to be able to be seen or visible in just the preview mode when someone's searching for a video. So when someone searches for something on YouTube, they only see a couple of lines. Or when they search for something on Google, they only see a couple of lines. This goes back to an episode about 10 or 15 episodes ago on the show where I talked about timestamping your videos and how Google is kind of doing the thing now where they actually show the timestamps in the Google search results when the videos come up, the top videos. And so that's a benefit, right? So you have your timestamps plus the relevant description, a couple of sentences there. Again, anything you can do to boost the search ability of your video, the better, right? Okay. So start the description off with something that's very valid and something that is obviously related to the video. Don't just put some random text there, right? Definitely don't put like sub to me here, here's my subscribe link. No, there's a place to do that. Now, once you've kind of talked about what the video is about, that's where you can start kind of breaking it down to kind of what other links do you want to have. Now, this is probably where below the description of the video, the first paragraph or few sentences there, I would put an affiliate link if I've talked about something in the video. Oftentimes, this is where I put my TubeBuddy link. I'm just being honest and transparent with you guys. I have another affiliate link with a web hosting service that goes there normally. And then below that, I kind of separate it with some kind of brackets and things like that, make it look really nice. You can use TubeBuddy to add even some emojis to make it even colorful if that's something that you want to do. I found that to be successful. I've kind of tinkered around with that. And then down below that, you can put links where they can find you. So if you want them to reach out to you on Twitter, or you have a private Facebook group or a Discord group, this is going to be where you put this. Now, a couple of tips and hints of things that I've found to work here. There are services such as Linktree, which allow you to house all of your links in one location. I found this to be something that I'm kind of moving towards and recommending other creators do, because what happens is you begin to have this really lengthy list of it becomes just link clutter. You don't want your description of your video to just be chock full of just link after link after link after link. Now, there are benefits, obviously, if you're monetizing for affiliate links and things like that. I'm not saying you don't have them, but if you can use a service like Linktree where you can say, find me or connect with me here, and then put your Linktree or whatever service you want to utilize here, that is going to be kind of what I've found. Now, when you're monetizing, I've also found that, like on Amazon, I have these different, they're not called wish lists, but they're called creator lists. They are linked up to my affiliate link within Amazon. And I say, if I'm talking about a specific product or showing them my PC or my Mac, and I have some different accessories that I use, I say you can find them all here, and they click on that Amazon link, and it takes them to a listicle of all of the different things mentioned in the video. So you don't have to list them right there in the video description, right? Now, YouTube is very gracious and gives you a ton of room to put whatever and anything that you want. I actually interviewed a YouTuber a couple of months ago who says that they basically transcribe their videos and put word for word their script in the description of their videos and have found success with that. I don't recommend that for a couple of reasons. Number two, it gets wordy, it gets lengthy. Not everyone's going to read that. It's going to look like a word vomit is what I call it. My wife hates when I say that. But again, you want it to look as clean as possible, but you also want there to be as many chances for that viewer to connect and stay in your bubble. I always call it the tree. You want them to stay on one of your branches. It goes the same with the description of your videos, right? You want them to stay in your little house, whether it be an email list, another video of yours, your channel homepage where they can subscribe, your Amazon affiliate, whatever you're trying to get them to do, whatever your CTA is, you want them to stay in your bubble. And so make your description such that it does that. So utilizing single link services like Linktree or other things like kit.com. Again, none of those are affiliated with us. I just wanted to talk about just utilizing that to not just put a whole bunch of words just because you can, right? Filling up the description area is fine if there is valid and relatable stuff in there. But if it's just a bunch of words or word vomit, as I like to say, then you don't want to do that, right? And lastly, something that I found fun, and I don't have any direct data showing this, but YouTube allows you to hashtag. There's 3 hashtags that you can do. We've talked about this here on the podcast before. At the very, very end, the last thing that you do in your description, let's say the video is about, again, getting more views on YouTube. I would put hashtag YouTube tutorial, hashtag get more views. And then that shows up directly under the video. So if you hashtag it, it shows up directly under the video. And so that's kind of where you are there. Now, again, these are just little things that you can do, little tweaks that you can make to gain more views, hopefully help you, have your videos more searchable, the searchability go up on your videos. Now, is this going to change your life? No. But if you do these little things, they begin to compound over time, and you do your description right, you do your titles right, you're A/B testing your thumbnails. Now we're getting somewhere to where we're actually working towards something that I believe is going to be a successful channel. So definitely take some of this into consideration. Let me know what you do in your video description. You can email me, dusty@dustyporter.com. You can find me over on the Twitterverse @DustyPorterYT. If you haven't, follow me over there. And I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Hey guys, thanks for listening to another episode of the TubeBuddy Express podcast. Don't forget to go in the show notes of this episode and take a listen to my other YouTube-centric show called YouTube Creators Hub, where I interview wonderful creators. And also, if you haven't tried out TubeBuddy's tool, click the link in the show notes, go download the free browser plugin or extension, whatever you want to call it, and boom, try it out. I promise you will not regret it. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already, and leave a review, as that does help us grow the show.